So yeah, I turned 27 on Tuesday. Um, Firstly, I just think wow, didn't think it would happen. Didn't think I was even gonna be uh alive at that time because about 7 years ago I was quite suicidal. I had suicidal thoughts. I was battling through depression, and throughout the last few years and where I'm at right now, it hasn't been a very easy ride. It hasn't. And I've been having a talking therapist recently because when I was working at a school, I just went through a lot, and I felt like a failure when I left that school because the way I was trying to get through things, I just felt like, why am I failing? Why do I feel like it's not going where I wanted it to go? Alongside that, finding a place to live as well because I'm moving out of my parents' house. They don't want me here anymore, and rightly so because I'm getting old now. Like, I shouldn't be in my parents' house at 27. But I think as the years have gone by, it's a normal thing because some people wouldn't leave their parents until they're 30, and that's okay. But my parents are not like any other parents. They want me to go. And at this point, I am thinking about going, really. Personal reasons, not going to go into it. But yeah, that's what's really happening so far. I generally felt like I've really come through to my own as an artist. Everyone has noticed that I've had my style. And it's a good thing because then they would recognize who that artist is. Well, most of them would anyway. But yeah. And the thing is, I've actually haven't had an easy journey at all. Like, I lost 8 grand of my life savings. I still regret it to this day. I still wish that that never happened. But I also feel like if I didn't do this now, or if I didn't risk it by trying to go to markets, try to sell as many things as I could, then I don't think I'd be able to move anything. I don't think I'd be able to like push through my art career at all. I would have stayed at a job that I hated and wish I'd never been alive. Because I just get to the point where I'm just fed up of just surviving and not having the energy to do what I love anymore. And it's like some people would rather just spend more time doing what they love than doing something what they hate. And I felt like I've done that too many times. Art has always been my passion. I always wanted to do YouTube for a long time. And I did it at 17 because I used to do rant videos. Like, Deji used to do videos of like rants and stuff like that was so funny that it was so true. So I kind of wanted to do something like that at 17 with my old phone that I had. It was a Nokia at the time, but it was like a new one. And that was like the first time in years I got another new phone because my phone got stolen when I was 12 and I never got that phone. I never got another phone, sorry. But I was just there like really trying to push those fields, but then I had to stop because, you know, I guess people in jobs would see that and think that they wouldn't want to hire me because of it. But now that I think about it, I look at Deji's videos and he's done videos like this before, but it's like, it's not like no one else, no sponsor would come up to him or brands would come up to him to like ask if they can do this for a video or collab for this video. So now it just makes me question, was it really worth the while, you know, to just stop doing YouTube for doing rant videos, like whether it was funny or not, you know. But I actually thought, you know what, I have to tell my parents that I wanted to start doing YouTube now. And I was 21, I'd say. No, I was 24 when I started. And to be honest, I think that wasn't a good time because it just felt like I could have carried on doing it at 17 up to now, and then I would have been okay. But yeah, that's that really, unfortunately. That's the path that I had to go through. I've been through hell, a lot of hell. Like, and I'm talking about now. And to be honest, I've just felt like things in my art, I've had to question it a lot. Like, if I don't make it into being a paid full-time YouTube artist at 30, then I'd have to stop. That's what I thought about. And, you know, I told my therapist about it, and she was like, why? Why do you want to stop? Because I'm like, well, at this point, I just felt like my parents have explained about how, you know, it's cool that I've been like able to try and commit as much as I had done, or like followed what they have been telling me to do several times, but they said that that should have already started years ago. That should have already happened years ago, but unfortunately that was the case where I was like, do you know when they said that, I was going to quit. I was just like, yeah, well, no one's really paying attention to me. I don't think I can rely on my paintings anymore, because they're all just my paintings. Like, I've been trying to sell a lot of these paintings for years and nothing. So that's what the problem is. Like, I don't think I can just rely on paintings alone, or like just the ones that I have that are prints or greeting cards. I'm still trying to figure out what's going to interest a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot on my mind, really. Hence why I always have sleepless nights and trying to think of like ways to create, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's pretty much how things are. I mean, have I had a really good birthday? Yeah, I have had a good birthday. You know, it was good. I went to see For the Black Boys. I thought that show was really, really good and really fun. I do recommend watching it because it touches on a lot of topics, and it's really, really funny. And it's also very good at capturing people's emotions on things that they relate to. And what was funny is that there were, I'm not going to mention the names because it will give it away, but there were 2 girls in front of us that actually gave us a hug. And I was like, whoa, I didn't expect it, firstly, but I'm actually kind of glad I received that hug, because they can understand where I was coming from and how I was speaking to my brother about the things that I've experienced in my mental health side. And I just felt like I needed that, you know, to have that time with my brother. And right now, I just think that everything that my brother has done for me, I can't thank him enough. And, you know, my parents as well. But also, yeah, they've done so much. And to be alive at 27, despite going through like suicidal thoughts and depression and stuff like that, I can be blessed at the same time that I have family that appreciate me. But I have also questioned if I should be around the family, because I feel like I'm not needed in the family. I'm just there, not really that interested. Like, I focus more on my art because I actually wanted to pursue doing this full time. So it kind of took a risk on not talking to a lot of people and being alone. I've tried to collab with other YouTubers. I've tried to like connect with other people, but there's just been rejections, really. And I guess you can say I have no YouTube friends. And, you know, that's the thing. But I don't know. I just think I'm going through life now for 27 years with regret, reflection, unsuccessful. What can I do to be successful? That kind of thing. I mean, at a job that I'm at right now, it's actually not a bad job. I actually like the job. I think it's great that I can just deliver and cycle and, you know, be more flexible. I mean, the break is not great, but But at least then I can get through the hours of not worrying so much about paying for housekeeping or being broke, you know? Because I feel like in this city that I'm in, I just feel like I'm one step away from being homeless. And I feel like I'm also like not able to have the time to do something I'm passionate about due to my timing. I only have 2 days off, and I got to use that wisely to then spend all that hours trying to like produce something. And yeah, I just need help with someone out there that can really push those YouTube inspirational things that I can do. And no, I don't want to use any YouTubers for numbers or anything like that. I'm not about that life. I don't want to just use them for just success or something like that, because that's just bad. Like, I just also would love to connect with many YouTubers, and I would happily collab with them. Like, whether they're artists that love to paint or do art battles, or just people outside of it, you know? It's fun. Like, it's fun to connect with people that do content creating. But again, I can get why people don't trust anyone who would like start YouTube and then just use them for, like, I get it, but I just never would. I just never would be that person. I never will be that person. That's how it is. But yeah, I'm still learning to be myself right now. I'm still giving myself a bit of space to kind of reflect on myself and develop. And also I'm trying to finish off this novel. I'm trying to finish off my second novel, The Starving Artist. Now, that was my main focus a lot of the time, because again, as I said, I can't just rely on paintings and prints and greeting cards all the time. I can't. So I got to give people variety of something that they can easily get. But you know what? It is what it is, man. You can't please everyone, even though I've had that. I've always felt that. I've always acted like I can, but I really can't. And I just think the way YouTube is now has changed a lot for the worse, really. You can't be that person anymore that can just like paint so many people that are famous or not, and then it just blows up, you know. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how things are in life. And that's that. But look, I hope to do more videos soon, and hopefully have the time to actually do it and be more motivated, even if I don't feel like I can do it or not, because no one cares. But you know, I just got to keep going, I guess. But yeah, I'm thankful for everyone that sent happy birthday messages to me on Tuesday. I appreciate them. And yeah, take care.